Hello guys, welcome to today's video. We are live after so many weeks, days of being away, and it's a pleasure to be back due to public demand. So I'm not sure if this is the title I'm gonna keep. I'm trying to sit this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this title to the very end. I'm not even sure if I'm going to leave this video here, but it's due to public demand. Please let me know in the comment section below if you can hear me. I'm trying to use the microphone and I'm not sure if it's audible. Please let me know in the comment section below. Can you hear me well? If you can hear me, please type there. You can hear me. I don't want to continue if you guys can't hear me. Oh, great. Thank you, Robert. So thanks to all of you who are joining the live. Thank you so much, Miss Beth. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you so much for the confirmation. So guys, thank you so much, Sally, Pamela. I see all of you. Thank you so much. So guys, as usual, as you come onto the video, do let me know where you are watching me from. And also say hello in the comment section below. So anywho, guys, I want to keep it really short. So you may have noticed the whole of, probably, I think the whole of this month, I haven't been posting the kind of content you guys are used to. And some people reached out to me. They were like, hey, Eva, why haven't you been posting? Did you quit YouTube? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. So I decided to come back because I owe you guys. This is where it all started from. Ish, guys, I'm trying to, yeah, this is where it all started from, so why not? So anywho, guys, you may have noticed for some time now, the content has changed and it is not by mistake, it is actually by choice. And this is not for, it's not because I'm trying to like really be diplomatic when I say this. This is not as a result of everybody, but some people who watch my videos. So I don't know how best to put this. So for some time now, I have had people literally, I was almost going to entitle this video, Stop Trolling Me. So there's some people who, as you guys can see, we've become very huge. We are now almost 91,000 people here on the channel, and we have almost 1,100 videos on the channel. So obviously that means there's a whole lot of people who joined the channel for different reasons. And maybe somebody watched one video and they decided to subscribe. Somebody watched two videos, somebody watched none and they decided to subscribe. And we have been on this channel since 2018. So that means 6 years now. And those who have been there from the very beginning, you will notice that a lot of the content that I have been posting in the recent past is actually the content that we started off the channel with. And then COVID happened, and then that's when I decided to start doing the sit-down videos and all this kind of stuff. But before this was a travel channel, as you guys can see. So for some time, I have been posting, yes, and but for some reason, which I've never understood why. So we have like 91,000 people that subscribe to the channel, but for some reason, people don't watch. So I post the videos, but most of you guys don't watch the videos, which is fine by me, guys. It's like, yeah, because if you notice the kind of content I create is mostly based on things that I have confirmed, things that I have researched, things that I have experienced. So whether people watch them or not really doesn't affect me per se, because I mean, if I share, let's say, a job opportunity and people don't watch the video, like that's really their loss, not mine. If I travel to some place and I post my travel here, to be honest, even if nobody's watched, that's fine by me, because for me, I am creating a documentary of my life so that even if I'm not here today, the people that love and care about me could always come back and see, how did Eva used to eat? How did she used to smile? What was her voice like? And that is something that those who've been on the channel long enough know that that is the one thing I wish I could give my life to just hear my mom's voice again, because I don't have a record of her voice anywhere. I could literally give up the whole world just to see how she would chew, or how she would eat, or how she would do a lot of stuff. We traveled the world with her so much, but there's no record of that anywhere. So for me, this is just I record this. If people watch, fine. If they don't, that's fine. Because I know the people that love me are going to be glad that this content was here, especially if I'm not going to be here. So with that background, so I can even see Robert says, yeah, you promised to stream live yesterday, the ground launch. No, I did not forget. That's part of what I'm getting into, right? So I did not forget. I purposely did not record that live. So first of all, I wasn't around. That's number one. But even if I wasn't going to do it, for part of the reasons I'm going to talk about today. So having said that, I think it's important for people to realize that as much as I create content on this channel to help other people, it's mostly for me. I think that has to be very clear. And those who've been on the channel long enough, you know, I started by sharing my travel life. That's how this channel actually started. That's why it's called Travel Life. I'm telling you, because it's about me traveling. And then as I was traveling, people started asking me questions. Oh, how did you get this visa? How did you get that visa? What questions were you asked? So I started getting the same kind of questions I'm being asked by different people. And then I decided, okay, because I need to save my time, I need to save my energy, I'm going to just record one answer so that when people ask me this question, I'm going to just share with them. So that's basically the premise of why I started doing the videos that I do. And then over time, I sort of like now, because I had shared, like, I had gotten all the major visas that I wanted. I had already been to more than 100 countries. And then I was just like, you know what? There's too much of my face on the channel. Maybe it's time to bring in some new blood onto the channel. And then I started sharing. Beatrice is saying, thanks, if I inspired to go visit Malaysia through your videos. Oh, thank you, Beatrice. Yeah. So that's the other thing I started doing. So people started asking me like, hey, Eva, how are you even affording the travel? And then I started sharing anytime I find like an affordable flight ticket, there's an airfare, I started sharing, because that's before COVID, a majority of my travel was because of those airfares. Like when there's a sale for airlines, I would take advantage of them. So I started sharing those opportunities, because people like, sometimes when I already traveled, people are like, oh, I wish I knew earlier, I would have also traveled. So for example, when I went to Malaysia, so for some reason, you know, the way the algorithms work, if you talk about a particular topic, then suddenly Google starts sending you that information. So I started getting push notifications for Air Asia, and they had a sale. So for example, I shared that video right here on the channel. You guys, there's a sale. If somebody want to go to Malaysia, they should take advantage. And we actually did, I did like a proper video here. I actually did, guys, we found a ticket for like 37,000, which, trust me, guys, that is like traveling for free, because I had just gone to Malaysia less than a month ago. And you guys, let me show you how much my air ticket cost me. I know some of you will not believe me, but let me show you. It costed me almost 100 and I think it was 140,000. Let me look for it, because I paid for it with my card. I know some of you might not believe, but let me just look for that. I paid 100 and where is that? Anyway, it was 100, and I'm trying to look for it here. I don't know if it's on this other phone. I paid almost 130,000, probably 140,000 for my return again, because it was like, and that was like the cheapest they had. We were having tickets going for 200,000 and 400,000, and this is economy, guys. So when I saw there was a ticket for 37,000, I was like, why not? This is something that my people could benefit from. And I decided to share. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to look for the exact price I paid for that ticket. I think it was 100. And anywho, guys, the point I'm trying to say is that it wasn't cheap. So if you got a ticket for 37,000, trust me, that is a cheap ticket comparatively. So basically, that's what I have been doing, just sharing my experiences. Come on. Uh-oh. Anyway, for some reason, I can't seem to find it. When did I go to Malaysia? I thought it was this month. Time, really? Oh, yes, here it is. No, so guys, it was 114,000. Let me show you. For the doubting Thomases. I don't know how I'm going to do it so that the rest of my information does not show. Let's see if you're able to see this. Anyway. Now let me know. I might end up. It's called TMI. Okay, let me see. You see, guys? Dear customer, a transaction of 114,000 has been made on your Absa card. Okay? You can see, and that was Ethiopian. That's paid 114,000 for a return ticket, and that is economy. So when I tell you guys that 37,000 is a steal, believe you me, it is a steal. Anyway, back to why we are here. So that's basically what so for example, if I spend 114,000 for my air ticket to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and then I find like 2 days later, there's a ticket for 37,000 return. I'm like, why not share this information with my people? Because I would have loved to know there's a 37,000 air ticket available. So that's basically how I used to do. But let's say, for example, like in this case, I shared that video. Let me even see. I shared that video of 37,000 airline ticket. So now here's the thing. Let me see how many views it has. Yeah, I can see it only has 462 views. But let's assume it didn't even have any single view. Doesn't bother me because I already paid for my ticket. I went to Malaysia, had a good time, and came back. So really doesn't bother me. It's unfortunate if somebody probably wanted to go to Malaysia after I went, and then they end up paying 114,000 like I did. It's really their loss. So what I'm trying to say is the information that I share from a good place. So whether people watch that video or not, really that's their problem, not mine, because for me, I'm sharing this video after going to Malaysia and coming back, so it doesn't really affect me. In fact, I booked my ticket again for November, and I'm glad some of you who are here on the channel actually also booked their ticket, and we might just meet in Kuala Lumpur. Anyway, so I had made a decision that the whole of this month of June and July, mostly, I will not be posting any content that is not about my travel. That's what I had decided I won't be posting. But now, okay, people started asking me, hey, we haven't been seeing the kind of content we are looking for, what's happening, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, wait a minute. when I'm sharing these videos, you guys don't watch them. When I'm not sharing those kind of videos, you guys are asking why I'm not sharing. So is it that you want me to just come here and talk so that you can just know that I'm here? Or is it some kind of game that you guys are playing with me? So on that note, there are 3 people that I want to address today. So the first one, so we have this group of, I don't know who these people really are, but they're basically, I would say they're trolling me, because every other time they come to my videos in the comment section, hey, your videos are not performing well, they should be performing better, do you want to know why? And that's why I decided to share this background, because unlike most content creators, I basically started this, like I've said, my YouTube channel was originally for me to share my travel with people that love me. Because, for example, when I am in Mogadishu, Somalia, people actually think I'm dying there because of all these negative narrative that the media has been spreading, when I'm actually enjoying, for example, 5-star meals, having a good time and all that, going to the beach, something I don't get to do when I'm in Nairobi. So I decided, how can I change this narrative a little so that I can also give the other side of the story? You know, there's always 2 sides of every story. So I'm like, if it's that bad, then how come Eva is there? So that's why I always say, if I can just give another side of the narrative, then by all means, I'm going to do that. And that's why you have been seeing my Somalia videos, because I think it also deserves a chance, because there's probably somebody who's gotten a job with the UN in Somalia, or they have gotten a job with the EU in Somalia, or they've gotten whatever kind of job in Somalia, and they're just wondering, oh my God, I can't even take up that job. Is it even safe for me? And every time I go there and come back alive, I just think that I owe it to tell people that I actually went and came back alive. And this is the food we ate. There's actually good food here, because like for me, the first time I was going, I was actually like, oh my God, maybe if there's no food, what if happened? So I was there, I had carried a lot of snacks, which I ended up not using. So that's why I share with people that information, in case somebody else ever wants, is at the value of decision and they're not sure, should I work in Mogadishu or not? Should I go or not? Then they can find actually a video of somebody who's enjoying their time there, if you know what I mean. Okay, another scenario. All the time I have been going to Mogadishu, I have been traveling on the UN flight or sometimes on the EU flight. But the most recent time when I went, because of visa issues, I didn't get the UN flight in time, so I had to fly commercial. And I had anxiety, and I was like, how is it like? How do you dress? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if these kind of questions are bothering me, then they probably are bothering other people, especially other women who may be wanting to travel to Mogadishu on a commercial flight. So I decided to document what that journey was like, being in a commercial flight, and I shot that video. So if, let's say, nobody watches that video, doesn't bother me, because I already went on commercial to Mogadishu and I came back. So guys, please stop trolling me, telling me that, oh, your videos are not getting views, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I don't care. And that's why I maintain a 9-to-5 job. So I don't have to rely on people watching my videos to pay my bills. So all of y'all coming to my comment section telling me the way I need more views, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Okay, that's why, because like I've already said, my content is for my personal entertainment and also to help whoever wants to get help. And if they don't get help, none of my problem. You know, if you want to go to Mogadishu, fly commercial and not know what that looks like, that's not my problem. I have nothing to lose, because I already went to Mogadishu. I got paid my British pounds and I came back home smiling all the way to the bank. So please stop coming to my comment section and telling me why my videos are not getting watched. I don't care. That's why I'm keeping my job. If it was really a problem for me, maybe if that's all I depended on to pay my bills, I have other sources of income. So please stop trolling me with people not watching my videos. I don't care. It's their loss if they don't watch, okay? I don't really care, okay? If they want to watch, good for them. If they don't watch, that's fine. Like, I lose nothing, okay? I have a full-time job, 9 to 5, pays my bills. I am happy. You guys have seen me sharing here my rental apartment, pay my bills. I am happy. I have a blog, ivamtali.com, pays my bills. I am happy. I have an Etsy shop, pays my bills. I am happy. I have an inheritance from my mom, my late mom. Fortunately, she was a strong believer. You know, guys, what the Bible says, a good man leaves an inheritance for their children and their grandchildren. Thank God my mom was a good mom. She left an inheritance for me. So please stop bothering me about people not watching my videos. I don't care, okay? So that's the first set of people I want to talk to. Number 2, there's this other group who, just because they paid $10 for me to do their CVs, they think that suddenly like I owe them. Okay, guys, you didn't give me your $10 for free. In fact, there are people here on the channel that have memberships, guys. They have membership. What basically that means, they pay a monthly, what do we call? They pay a monthly subscription fee for my channel. Like, there's nothing I do for them. They just decided, hey, Eva, I want to support you. But I've never seen this kind of entitlement. So there are some of you, just because you paid $10 to get a CV done, so as a result, you got access to my phone number, you think that I owe you. Guess what? You did not give me your $10 for free. I gave you a service. So stop calling my number. It is so disgusting that just because somebody got your phone number because of $10, they go and give your phone number to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and then random people just keep calling you. And my assistant is so frustrated because she now is scared of picking calls because she doesn't know whether it's one of the trolls or it's a serious call. Guys, I have made it clear, not once, not twice, not 3 times, that if you want to come to my inbox, you're gonna have to pay. Because, guys, and that's one other reason why I stopped posting this other content and posting my content, because some of you think because I post this other content, I don't have a life. Guys, do you know the amount of videos? I have like 1 terabyte of content that is just about me, right? I'm not even done with the Malaysia videos. I have almost 7 videos that are still waiting, editing for Malaysia. I'm not even done with the Somalia videos. I have videos of Sweden. All those are just waiting. So because I haven't been sharing my travel videos, some of you think I don't have a life outside of YouTube. Guess what? I have a life. And I have a life beyond your $10. So please stop with the entitlement. It is so disrespectful when somebody gives you their phone number to use for payment, and now you think that you can just be calling it the way you want. And especially, I mean, I have been on the internet since 2004, and I have never ever conned anybody. Everybody who has paid for a CV has gotten one. And usually the turnaround time is 24 hours, but all the time, unless I am unwell or I am traveling like I have been for the past 1 month, I always try to make sure I beat that deadline. So you have no business calling me. In fact, interestingly enough, these $10 people are the busybodies. And with all due respect, your $10 is worth, your $1 is worth it. But I can tell you for free, there's people who pay me $70 for the one-on-one consultations. And as soon as that consultation is done, they have never called me. Like there's a lady who's paid for my consultation 3 times. That's $210. But has never, ever, ever even texted me, because she understands the only reason she got that number was because she was making payment. But somebody who paid $10 goes and gives my number to every Tom, Dick, and Harry on the streets, and now my assistant wants to quit because of you. It is very disrespectful. And then you go calling all the numbers, you go sending emails, giving it to everybody. It is very disrespectful. And let me tell you guys, I have been sharing content for the last, how many years? On this particular channel since 2018, more than 1,000 videos. Free. I don't charge you guys for it. But suddenly, you have a problem just paying $10 US. You have a problem with that. And you want free information. If you want free information, and that's the other reason I have a problem. All the questions y'all asking me on the phone, on the messages, is on the videos. 1,100 and what? Let me see how many videos we have. It's now 1,200 videos right here on the channel. But because you're so lazy, you don't want to watch them. So you're too lazy. And I already said, guys, if you're lazy, please have money. It's that simple. You can't be both lazy and poor. And here, poor basically say you can't pay something like $70 for a one-on-one consultation. If you can't pay the $70, the hell have time, okay? Because 99.9% of the questions I get asked on the one-on-one consultations are already available in the 1,200 videos. Please choose a struggle. You can't be both broke and not have time. Choose one struggle, okay? If you're broke, have time to watch the videos. If you don't have time to watch the videos, have money. It's plain and simple. I am done giving free services. I am so tired. It is exhausting. It's really exhausting. And I know some of you might say, oh, why don't you talk to them directly? Why am I not talking to them directly? Because this is where I found them. This is where they found me, right here on YouTube. So that's why I am addressing it right here on YouTube. This is where we met, okay? Before you got access to my phone number, this is where we met. So for those who might come in the comments and wonder, why aren't you addressing them directly? I have tried. It's not working. I am getting trolled. I am getting phone calls. My assistant cannot breathe. She no longer knows who is a serious caller, who is a troll, who is what. It is exhausting, guys, okay? It is exhausting to have short 1,200 videos. People don't want to watch them, but they just want to keep trolling you. So I spend time and money, because this lights is money, okay? Charging my phone is money. My breath, I need food to talk, okay? All that is money to create content that you people don't want to watch, and then you still want to use my time free of charge in my inbox. Not happening in 2024, okay? It is not gonna happen. So please stop wasting your time. I am done giving myself free of charge. I am done being used. I am so exhausted, okay? My assistant is exhausted. She wants to quit. So please, just give me a break. Simple. If you don't have money, have time. If you don't have time, don't be broke. Choose one struggle, okay? Number 3 group of people I want to address. So, some of you also think that because people come on the camera here is because we have decided we want just all our lives to be on the camera. Guys, let me tell you, it takes a lot to sit in front of a camera and put yourself out there for the whole world. We get judged, we get trolled, we get all manner of things. And if, let's say somebody is a Kenyan right now, just go and look, for example, at x.com and see how our president is getting trolled now. This is exactly why the former president, Uhuru, decided to quit. It is not being easy online. So some of you think the reason we come online is because we don't have things to do. We are very busy, trust you me. Personally, those who've been here long enough, you know, the reason why I decided to break up from my travel related content, my travels, personal travels, and start sharing this other information was like my way for paying it forward. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the ability to work outside my own country, the ability to go to all different parts of the world. And I was like, if I can share a thing or two with somebody who gets that help, I'm going to do it as my way of paying it forward. And then I decided now, okay, I've shared my story for too long. How about I start bringing some new blood, have other people also share their stories. So I started bringing people to the channel. And we have lives here. I have done, every time I bring somebody on the channel, we go on the live. And the reason why I do that is so that we can exhaustively ask all questions without worrying. You know, when you record, there's always a limitation of space and all that. So I bring them here on the live so that I ask them questions, you guys ask them questions, and we can exhaustively just talk about whatever that topic is. But let me tell you guys, do you know how long it takes before somebody says yes to come to the channel? I know some of you think I just wake up and I'm like, hey, Eric, can you come onto the live? Hey, Stephanie, can you come to my live? Hey, Nante, can you come to the live? That's what some of you think. Do you know there are people, it takes me like a whole year just trying to convince them to come to the channel. And then eventually they say yes. And actually the only person who ever said yes, like from the word go, is one person, because she's a YouTuber. So it wasn't a no-brainer. But guys, can you imagine somebody who has never been on YouTube, as in creating content? Even you guys who are even here in the comment section, can you imagine me coming to ask you like, hey, can you come to my channel on a live? And you've never even recorded yourself on the internet ever since you were born. Do you know what it takes to come here? Like sometimes I have to beg, I have to plead, I have to like try and explain to them why and show them, you know, this is why I really want you guys to come. Please just come and help our people. And some people are shy, so it takes a lot of effort for them to come here and share their lives with us. So some of them, even their own families, do not know they're in those countries, and their families came and learn about them being in those countries, those journeys they've walked through on the channel. But one thing I am so proud of is that all the people we have brought here on the channel have been very, very transparent. They have all always answered our questions, even the most sensitive ones. They have always been very transparent here. And like I literally, you guys, if you watch, which again, you guys don't watch because you claim they're long. And I'm like, so why am I even hosting these people if you guys are claiming the videos are long? Because I can actually make the videos short, but I'm going to miss out a ton of questions that you people ask me for in my inbox. So I keep the interviews as long as possible so that I cover every topic that if I was a listener, I would want to know. So let me give you a classic example. We have Eric, who is in Lithuania, who came here on the channel, and we had an interview, not even one. We did 2 interviews because the first one, let me even look for him. Because the first interview we did, what was the problem? There was something I remember we did for like, I think 30 minutes, and then he had to stop, and then we started the interview again. I'm trying to look for those videos. But there are 2 videos, and the total comes to, I think, 3 hours or something like that. So guys, you can imagine, I come here, I bring a guest and keep them online. This is somebody who has never been on YouTube. I keep them online for 3 hours, 3 freaking hours. Someone is talking and literally pouring their entire life to us, talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I'm asking them questions, not even a single break for them to drink water. They're just here and sharing with us. Like literally every question you can imagine, I ask them. And then some of you decide that that video is too long. You give us Eric's phone number or give us Eric's email. When in the video itself, you guys had me asking, is there a way that if somebody wants to connect with you, they can connect with you? And you guys had him say, no, I am not comfortable at the moment sharing my personal information. So I asked myself, so why then did I keep this guy online for 3 hours plus when nobody wasn't even going to watch him speak? So guys, it is also very, very disrespectful for you to expect me to bring people here on the channel. And one of the reasons why I bring people here is because of the naysayers. There are those doubting Thomases who don't believe that you can actually apply for your own job and get it without going through an agent. So I bring for you somebody who has done that, because it looks like you don't trust me. I work in Mogadishu. I did not go through any agent. I actually got headhunted. And I've shared that story here. But it's like you guys are not satisfied in my story, so I decided to bring somebody else. I recently brought for you, you remember the lady, she's called Mary Nante, the one who got a job in the UK. And she told you with her own mouth, she did 582 applications in 3 weeks. And we calculated it was coming to almost, was it 30 applications every day? And the reason I brought her here is because, first of all, she's in HR. And number two, because some of you do one job application every year and then you claim there are no jobs. So I brought for you somebody who applied for 582 jobs in 3 weeks, and she got a job in the UK. She actually traveled to the UK about 2 weeks ago. So, and I'm going to interview her again, because we promised that once she gets to the UK, we are going to do another interview with her. So guys, that's another reason why I actually share with you this information, is so that you can know that it is possible. But still, some of you still don't want to do the job application. So I bring other people who went through like now the Eric situation. I have brought for you, there's Stephanie who got her job through a job fair. She's now in Canada. I have shared with you information about Jacinta, who is a teacher in the US. She is Kenyan. And like Jacinta, I even posted her YouTube handle. And then people still come to my inbox and they're asking me for this guest information. Guys, can you put yourself in these guests' shoes? Somebody has graciously requested you for an interview. And then after the interview, you just get, if people who get my number to pay for CVs constantly keep calling my number and giving out that number to random people on the streets. Can you imagine? You're there busy doing your work wherever you are, Lithuania, Jersey, Canada, UK. And then suddenly, even Thalys people are just there calling you from nowhere. We are 90,000 people, subscribers on this channel. And then suddenly, random people are just calling you when all you did was share information. And for example, if anybody watches the interview with Eric, for example, about Lithuania, it literally covers every single question you'd have about going to work in Lithuania or going to study in Lithuania without an agency. Literally covers every single question anybody would have. But again, you people have refused to choose a struggle. You're both broke and you don't have time. And I keep repeating, if you're broke, have time. If you're too broke, have time to watch the videos. Now, because I was so sick and tired of people being broke and still not having time, my friend was launching her recruitment agency. So I was like, oh, finally. these people's questions are answered because they're broke, they don't have time, they don't want to watch videos, they keep insisting, give us an agent, give us an agent, give us an agent. So I was like, oh God, thank you for answering my prayers. So there's this friend of mine, I trust her. She started a recruitment agency, and I was like, why not? So I came here again, and I told you guys, your prayers are now finally answered. Aoko, you are saying you should start a business and let people pay for any service. Aoko, that's what they don't want to do. They actually know. If you want to come to my inbox, it's $70 for every 30 minutes, but they don't want to pay. They want to keep calling me and wasting my time without paying. That's my problem, actually. And what is more annoying is that the questions they're asking me is available on the videos. So they're wasting both my time to shoot content they will not watch, and then they still keep calling me to ask questions that I've already shared in the video, okay? And wasting my assistant's time because I pay her per hour. So you see, so it's not that they don't know, they know. But they don't want to pay. That's what I'm saying. Choose a struggle. If you're broke, have time. It's plain and simple. If your time can't work, if your money can't work for you, you got to work for your money. It's plain and simple. Basic law of nature. Okay? So anyway, so my friend was launching a recruitment agency. And one of the countries, she's her recruitment company. Number one, it's for factory jobs. That's exactly what you guys asked for. You said, oh, we don't have all these qualifications, IT and blah, blah, blah. Give us, manual jobs. So my friend actually launched a recruitment agency, and she is taking people to Europe to do factory jobs. And I was very, very clear that her agency doesn't come cheap. You gotta pay a hell lot of money. And I told you guys the prices is like, for example, to go to Lithuania, I think is like 4,500 euros or thereabout. But the cheapest, I think, is Poland at 3,800 euros. It's not cheap. And I was very clear because she's not targeting everyone. So it's expensive. And I said, because again, I don't want people trolling her. I don't want people to go to her and say, oh, I learned about you from Ivam Tali, and it's just cheapskates, the same way you keep trolling me. I was like, I'm not gonna let my friend be trolled. And I said, the only way I'm gonna make sure that you don't troll her is if you need the information from me, you're gonna have to pay 10 euros. Sorry, $10. You pay me $10, I give you her information. And it's one way of me making sure that I throw away the cheapskates. And also to make sure that should you in the event decide to troll her, at least you paid to troll her. You're not going to troll her for free. So, which to me, I mean, that's really minimal for information. And I was like, if you think $10 is a lot of information, is a lot of money, then go and find her by yourself. Because if you're really good in research, you can find her. If you want to find her, you will find her. But if you want me to give you her information, you have to pay. And the only reason I said I am charging is to keep the brokies away again. Because if you have trouble paying $10 for information, how the hell are you gonna pay 4,800 euros as agency fee? See, guys, you have trouble paying $10 to get information. How are you going to pay 4,800 as agency fee? No way. So if you're too broke for $10, you're obviously more broke for 5,000 euro. So you're not the target market. So I also wanted to make sure that I'm not just throwing every Tom, Dick, and Harry at her. I wanted to make sure that whoever is going to be wasting her time is a potential client, okay? Because she also has stuff to do. She has a full-time 9-to-5 job. She has kids to take care of. She lives in the UK. So it's not like in Kenya where you can hire like 6 nannies for like very little money. She doesn't even have a nanny. It's almost impossible to afford one in the UK. So I didn't want people going to waste her time. And then you guys still come to my inbox. You still keep calling me. Oh, can you share with me that information about your friend? Oh, can you please share the information about the agents? When I've made it very clear, if you want information about the agency, you're going to have to pay me $10, girl or boy or whoever you are. I ain't going to be sending trolls to my friend. So you don't even want to pay $10 for information. How are you going to pay 5,000 euros? Of course, you're not going to afford it. Okay? And then some of you, okay, now, 5,000 euros is too much. Just give us whoever's phone number. No, I'm not giving you. No, I'm not. Nobody gave him nobody's phone number. So why do you want me to give you his phone number or her phone number? Okay, so I'm not even trying to be I'm actually going to be a gatekeeper here. I have to protect. Some of us know what confidentiality is. If you have a problem with confidentiality, that's on you. Some of us are very, very big on confidentiality. We don't just go running our mouths everywhere. So don't even expect me to come here and betray my interviewees' confidence. I'm not going to do that. If you want to find other avenues of finding them, please go ahead. So and you guys are always hearing me asking here on the channel when I interview somebody, because people don't even watch the videos, you just want what my coach calls energy suckers. You want to suck energy from me. You don't even give back anything in return. You don't even comment. You don't even watch the videos, but you want to suck. You want to get information from me. When you don't even return the energy by watching the videos, because had you watched the video, you'd have had me asking, if people want to get to you, how will they get to you? And for the interviewees that want people to get to them, they will always leave a contact. But because you're an energy sucker, you just want to get. You think you're just going to slide into my DM and get my interviewees' information. No, I'm not giving you. Go and look for it the same way I looked for it. And by the way, guys, do you know all the people I've interviewed on the channel? There's nobody I was born knowing. I met all of them by virtue of what I do. So it's not like we're childhood friends and we grew up together. No. These are people I meet here on the internet streets. So you go and meet them also by yourself, okay? But don't come here expect me to betray trust, to betray confidence. That's not who I am. And that's why these people agree to come to chat with you guys. Yeah? So please don't even waste your time there asking me. I will not give it to you. And stop trolling me, asking me for that information, calling me, calling my assistant, sending messages left, right, center. Even after being blocked, still looking for other numbers to call. No, I'm not giving you no information, okay? So in response to somebody has asked me here, is that somebody has told me? Somebody was asking why I didn't stream. Yes, that's why. I just thought that it's just going to be a waste of my time, really, because even the content I share with you guys, you guys don't watch. I was like, why bother? So that's the main reason why I didn't stream. But it was an amazing, amazing event. The launch went really well. It was at Radisson Blue Hotel, Upper Hill. It was an amazing, amazing, amazing event. Those who attended, I will let you know. So I just thought like it would be a waste of my time, because I would spend my time. It was an event that was starting from 8 to noon. So I knew I would still stream, share information, and people would still be in my DM asking the same questions of what was shared at the event. That's why I didn't I didn't stream. So I didn't forget. I actually knew, but I didn't post it. I didn't forget. I just chose not to, because it would just be a waste of my time and my friend's time. Yeah. So guys, it's exhausting. So please, for the time being, allow me to share what I have been sharing. That was the original purpose of this channel, just for me to, like, an online archive of my travel life. But in the event I get inspired to go back to what I used to do, maybe I will go back. But for now, let me bask in watching me. Like I've told you, I have so much content. I still have almost 7 videos from Malaysia that I haven't posted. I still have some videos from Somalia. I have videos from Sweden. I have so many videos that still need to be posted. I'm going to be posting those. And guys, if that content that doesn't resonate with you, it's okay, guys. Don't feel obligated to stay. You can leave. I will respectfully understand that it's not what you came here for. That's fine, guys. Don't like feel like you have to stay if you don't want to stay. It's okay, yeah. And don't feel bad. I think I have. Let me just read your comments. Harriet is asking why I quit. I think I've explained. Beatrice, I've mentioned that. Ivy says, I don't see notifications because of work. Pamela is saying, don't let anybody get you down. You have your life to lead. Enjoy it to the fullest. Ever, life is short. Wakenya ni wale. Me, I admire you kabisa, and I watch your videos, ma'am. Thanks, Pamela. Beatrice, KLCC Tower. People are frustrated out here, broke, bitter, and visionless. I agree. Omari, uko serious? Yes, I am. Catherine, Eva, whoever those people are, they just want to encroach on your joy and to make you lose focus. Please don't give them any attention. You're doing great and I love you. Catherine, it's so difficult to ignore when somebody keeps calling you, emailing you, calling their assistant, emailing them. It's difficult to ignore. Beatrice, Kwechunye Nyamama, I love your videos. Thank you. Abbas, sometimes it can be rough, but don't quit. Your content is amazing. Abbas, take a break, refresh, and come back. Oh, yes, I am actually on a break right now. Abbas, I am on a break. That's why I'm just posting content about me. Aoko, me, I appreciate the way you've helped us a lot for free. God bless you so much. God bless you too. Thank you. Vikas is asking, where are you from? I am from Kenya. Farmer Isa, hello Eva, I have always watched you. Thank you. Awoko. Or should you just start a business? And I've talked about that. Hi Mtali, hi Charity. Jenga, I feel you, girl. Plain and simple, tell them you're welcome. $70 is very much minimum. People charge like way much more. People should be serious if they want serious help. True. Robert, I get inspired by your zeal. Just keep getting us new informative content. Some of us are really getting the knowledge we need. You're welcome. Maxwell, new member here from Mombasa. Karibu, my friend. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I will see you on the next one. If there will be a next one. Bye.